respect and honor John Calvin. You tend to be, in the Christian Reformed Church, Book 3 Calvinists with a strong attachment to the Puritan tradition. We in the Federated Churches, Congregational New England, want to respect the Calvin of books 1, 2, and 4, as well as 3. And so we emphasize more matters of ecology, matters of challenges in nature. We focus more on creation. We focus on the work of Christ for the entire cosmos. And we focus also on the challenge and task responsibility of the church in the world, and the dignity and responsibility of government. When he said that, bells rang in my head, and it was for me a very moving, changing experience. At the same time, I have to say that when I was in Calvin College and Calvin Seminary, I had already decided that I did not want to be a fundamentalist. But when I was at Harvard, one thing that I decided was that I equally did not want to be a liberal.
霍特普曾看到新教因神学教义纷争而失去合一的见证，这让他非常困惑于为什么在追求真理的路上，教会反而产生很多分歧，甚至分裂。
I appreciate overwhelmingly much in the Protestant Reformation, which we are celebrating this year. But there are some aspects of which I too think before God I have to be critical. In the West, going way back to the Greco-Roman period and the Greek philosophers, there has always been a tendency to define truth in terms of the correspondence of my knowledge and the facts, reality as they are. And then to argue and to try to convince people by a very strongly propositional idea of truth. This is strongly in the West also today. Also, I think in the way we teach philosophy often, not only of truth, but how we relate to people with whom we disagree. We don't see them, first of all, as sinners. Because creation in the image of God precedes the fall. We see them as fellow images of God. And so the way we relate in our apologetics is not by trying to combat, to slug people with our verbal swords and hammers, but we try instead to relate in love and respect. And that is something I've tried to practice. In Ephesians 6, we have the most military chapter in the New Testament. But when you look beyond what is the sword of the Spirit or the shield of faith, all of the military images refer to spiritual gifts and to spiritual weapons, if you use that term. Okay? Now, I think we have to rethink what we are doing in the name of truth. I tend to see truth as modified a good deal by the concept of truth as modified by troth. Okay? We have to rethink that. We have to rethink our apologetics. We have to rethink our relation to other people with whom we agree and also we disagree.
霍特普热心为基要真理护教，也有负担呼吁基督徒用一种开放、平等的心态对话，对自己的信仰身份很认定，又要学会不让公共交往被战斗性的语言占据。他也鼓励中国基督徒学会这样 有确信的跨信仰对话。
I think several things are important. One is, don't argue, first of all, but love people, even those with whom you disagree. And let that be evident. Okay? Love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, mercy, justice, faithfulness, long-suffering. Galatians 5:22. Let people who disagree with your Christian commitment see your faith in the way that you work and the way that you relate to others. And then Christianity will have its own influence and will have its own impact. Be patient, I would advise my young Chinese academic friends. Beyond that, try to understand, both critically and appreciatively, the culture in which you've been formed. And try to understand other cultures. Try to build relationships wherever possible. Instead of arguing, show love and patience. That would be my main advice. Matthew 7:33, seek first the kingdom and its righteousness. We're talking about something that's upstairs, not here. We're talking about something transcendent, but something that can be reality, okay? Seek first the kingdom and its righteousness, and what you need will be added to you. Now, unless your righteousness exceeds that of even the religious leaders, the scribes and Pharisees around you, you are not yet seeking the kingdom.